connection. We are live on Instagram. Good morning. My name is Rick Noda here, host at T3 Talks, where we tighten, tone, and transition, and the founder of T3 Body. Before we start, you guys, listen to it. I'm going to tell you, strong is not about dance. There's that graphic. Strong is not about dance. I think today they're doing like this 1-4 push-up that is kind of incredibly cool. And Armando is in there killing it. Today, you guys, is building on what we discussed yesterday on the spiritual side of your part of your training. Now, those that didn't see my video yesterday, I was really impressed on Sunday via Easter that people got up an hour, 2 hours early just to go ahead and get up for for church. Now, that is really the power of the spiritual side of us. That always wins every time. Regardless of your denomination, that higher power builds into our core values of God, country, family, and that's really the most groundbreaking, or what I say, foundation to your motivation, which is kind of cool. So that was really awesome to see. Well, the other thing that's part of that spiritual part, you guys, is how the use of language and how it focuses in to the social, psychological, and biological. Now, you've got my friends like Jacko. You have also Tim Kennedy, one of my favorite veterans, also that are out there. David Goggins. All of these individuals that are out in the what I would say the civilian community, talking to everybody collectively on how to get a correct mindset and that military mindset, that veteran mindset. Here's a little bit, to talk about that and the backstory about that. One connection that I have with David Goggins, Jacko, and Tim Kennedy is we all have a baseline. We all went to some form of boot camp. So what's kind of nice is have it be Marine Corps boot camp, Army boot camp, Navy boot camp, Air Force boot camp, whatever that is, you are taught a language. You are taught protocols. You are taught, again, I hate to say it, the 7 Ps. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. You're pounded in your head, smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic targets. And those of you guys, I encourage you, go look at David Goggins' Instagram. Go look at Jacko, Tim Kennedy. All those guys have the same drive and passion that I do. Now, Jacko was talking to, on his podcast, I think he was even talking to Joe Rogan, and he said that, you know what, even in the military, you guys, there is that difference in individuals. There is the individuals, like I say, I call myself a sledgehammer because sledgehammer, being a Marine, I taught other Marines. So there are other Marines who at times don't work on themselves as much as I did. And that's one of the nice things about the military is that we all knew what the standard was. We weren't guessing. So when I talk about language, when I talk about the 4 parts, again, that biological, psychological, social, and that spiritual, we know that your motivation got you up early. Here's the difference in language. Oh my God, you guys are doing so good today. Hey, I really encourage what you guys are doing. Now, if you went ahead and you practiced just a little bit more, maybe 2 times a week, you'll get a little bit better. Sounds normal, right, Esteban? That's no different, right? The only difference is your commanding officer will say it once. Then your platoon commander will turn to you and say, we'll turn to that corporal in charge or that platoon commander and say, okay, make that happen. So that the next time we meet, which is in 1 month or 2 weeks, whatever that day is, whatever he said, we execute. He said it once. As a corporal, I'm going to make sure that I get that job done. We're going to create a specific, measurable, achievable, realistic target, and we're going to go after it. But I'm going to tell you something right now, that language starts to change. It starts to turn into this. Let's go. Let's move. We got 25 seconds to do this. Let's go. Let's move. Did I stutter? What did I say? Move now. Now, every word that comes out of my mouth is not question. It's because I thought it through. And as the leader and the commander at that moment, when I say move, I didn't say think, move, boom, drop. Immediate obedience to orders. That is the difference that others fail to understand. That when I say drop now, go, don't even think about it. I'm hitting the 5-minute mark right now, and here's the beauty of that, is I know I have 4 more minutes to wrap this up. Now, I'm going to use this last 4 minutes to speak like I normally would speak as a Marine. So here's what I want you guys to do. Get your SHAT together. Stop sitting in your wah pie and understand that as a Marine, I am breaking you down in a positive way. We're using biological, psychological, spiritual, and social to get you to whatever that goal is. Now, don't tell me your girlfriend or your boyfriend signed you up for a race, because that's sabotage. Find a plan, write it down, no excuses. I'm telling you once. That's it. If you want to pay me $150 an hour, $5,000 a minute, whatever it is, if you do not execute, you will fail. Do you like dying? Do you like putting your life on the line every effing day? Because if I hear one more person tell me I need more motivation, you know what I'm going to say? Can you protect your family right now from an intruder? The answer is wrong answer, because I feel that I am not acceptably or up to standards. So when I talk about our motivation inspires you to be better, get off your fucking ass and do what you're supposed to do. Semper Fi. Thank you again, Panikin, for your coffee. I hope you guys had a wake-up call. Rick Noda, founder at T3 Body, where we tighten, tone, and transition. If you're looking to get a hold of me via email, go to info@t3bodyencinitas.com. That's info@t3bodyencinitas.com. Follow me on Instagram at T3Body or YouTube. We're looking for subscribers at T3Body. Now, our Facebook, right now, we're working on it. It's at CaliFitWKO, but stay tuned for that Facebook to match that T3 Body, where our motivation inspires you to be better.